2K Sports pregame show.
Bernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Taking a look at the Hornets, they're enjoying a better winning percentage to this point than we saw last season. An encouraging sign for the players and the front office. And Nicholas Batum, who we'll be watching tonight, just does so much on the floor. Shaq, it seems like he epitomizes what it means to be an all-around player.
Yeah, he's very active on both ends of the floor, with and without the ball. Very important, with and without the ball. He helps win games with his passing, and, you know, he rarely turns it over. Great floor leader out there.
Yeah, he's the biggest threat since my man AK-47, Andre Kirilenko. To go 5 for 5 on any night, that's 5 points.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kelly. Kyrie Irving. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Williams down low with Jefferson. Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the small forward position. And so here's Cleveland. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Walker. Clock at 6. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jefferson. On the wing, Batum. Three-pointer. Count the bucket.
A good open look, and he's...
Okay, so now I know how to,
Here's Freak.
do that.
He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. To the inside. Thompson passes to Love. Here's Freak, who dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Hits the front of the rim and out. Charlotte in the lead. Kicks it to Jefferson. Batum dishes to Williams. No luck, and Cleveland will come the other way. The pass to Freak. And Jefferson sends it back.
How am I getting blocked?
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Screen by Jefferson. And Walker kicks to Williams. The tray. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Lamb. 9 points now in the game for Walker. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up.
That's good. Hit. Shooting one.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's Marvin Williams. Then it's Zeller. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Charlotte, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. And you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
And Cleveland making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Williams has a screen for Batum. No good from
Jeremy
Lamb.
Lamb can make that.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hornets trail by 3. And here's Walker. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Here's Zeller. Anderson with the block. And they're able to recover. Irving passes to Freak. Right side jumper. Anderson dishes to Freak. To the paint, down to 5 on the shot.
Come on, Love, you can't catch.
And
Man,
Lamb
y'all
picks the
can't
Walker.
catch.
Here's Batum, and he slams it
And I have
one-handed.
to run down
excellent
court and
assist.
try to get the steal.
Nice work from Kemba Walker.
To the
Look at
middle,
this cut.
There's Freak. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take
got
himself.
rebound now.
And he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Well, what do you guys think? Both teams making substitutions here. It's a tie.
Well, guys, I'm here with
And we welcome you back to more. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Freaks checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 5. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Freak. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. The Hornets, number 1.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times, a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
Hornets trail by 7. Walker with it. He's picked up by Irving. There's the dish to Lamb. The shot's good on the assist. by
Finally,
Walker.
Lamb shot.
And
Man,
it's 7
I
points for
thought
Lamb.
he would never shoot.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
It's stolen by Lamb.
I just got stripped by Jeremy Lamb. I feel salty.
Here's Walker.
That's one though.
In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries. And so here's Cleveland. A 2-point game. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors played some good basketball. He finished with 8 points, and he also was creating for others by getting the ball in a position to score it. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
That one's off, still out of sync.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
On the wing, Batum. Back to Walker. Outside, Batum. 4 on the clock. Here's Jefferson. Cannot hit. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Dishes to Freak. And another miss by Cleveland.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Tries to keep it alive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Tristan. A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson, he's checked in for Love. Martin comes in for J.R. Smith. And Freak subbed in for Kyrie Irving. On the court for the Hornets, Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spot.
I just broke someone's ankles. Oh, that looks sick. Ankle breakers. Ankle breakers. Fuck. Firestorm, all I need is someone to lean on.
Lee out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 spot. Lee passes to Jefferson. The feed now to Williams.